GE dishwashers, especially newer models with smart technology, sometimes encounter glitches or errors that can be resolved through various reset procedures. Understanding these different types of resets is essential for maintaining your dishwasher's optimal performance. There are three main types of resets available for GE dishwashers, each designed to address different levels of issues. Let's examine each type and understand when to use them. The basic reset is the most commonly used method. It clears minor glitches and restarts the current cycle. To perform a basic reset, press and hold the Start Reset button for 5 to 10 seconds until the lights turn off. A power reset, also called a hard reset, completely clears the dishwasher's memory and restarts all systems. This involves unplugging the unit or flipping the circuit breaker for at least 5 minutes. This method is best for persistent error codes or unresponsive controls. The control panel reset unlocks frozen control panels when they become unresponsive. The method varies by model, but often involves holding specific button combinations. A common sequence is holding the heated, dry, and normal wash buttons simultaneously for 3 seconds. Several common error codes indicate when a reset may be needed. These include C1 for door not properly closed, C6 for water temperature too low, C8 for low water level detected, FTD for failed to drain properly, and PF for power failure recovery needed. Finally, there are several symptoms that indicate your dishwasher may need a reset. These include the dishwasher not starting or responding, being stuck mid-cycle with blinking lights, displaying error codes, making unusual noises, completing incomplete cycles, or having an unresponsive control panel. Understanding these different reset types and when to use them will help you troubleshoot most common GE dishwasher issues effectively. In the next section, we'll walk through the step-by-step procedures for performing each type of reset. Before attempting any reset on your GE dishwasher, there are 4 essential checks you must perform to ensure the reset will be effective and safe. Here's what the filter cleaning process looks like. Remove the cylindrical filter carefully and clean any debris that might interfere with proper operation. For Wi-Fi-enabled GE dishwasher models, the SmartHQ app provides powerful remote diagnostic and reset capabilities right from your smartphone. The app can identify specific error codes and recommend the appropriate reset method, making troubleshooting much more efficient than manual procedures. Now let's look at the actual reset procedures. The control panel is your primary interface for performing resets on most GE dishwasher models. After performing any reset, it's crucial to run an empty test cycle to verify that the dishwasher is functioning properly and check for any recurring error codes. Post-reset verification is essential to ensure your dishwasher is working correctly. Here are the key steps to follow after any reset procedure. Industry data shows that proper reset procedures are highly effective. Approximately 60% of GE dishwasher service calls can be resolved with the correct reset method. Users who perform monthly preventive resets experience 45% fewer operational issues compared to those who only reset when problems occur. Newer GE dishwasher models feature advanced self-diagnostic capabilities that can automatically suggest reset procedures through display messages or even perform maintenance resets during off-peak hours. Remember to always document error codes before resetting for warranty purposes, and use SmartHQ app diagnostics before attempting manual resets when available.